Don't forget the back. That's so mean. Wow. Look at me. I am a player now.
That is so brutal.
I'll get 2 treasures.
And just like magic, we're here and we are ready to play. And we have some returning very special guests. Hello, Affinity for Commander.
Hey guys.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah, it feels like it's been ages.
It's been like 18 months since we've had you on the show, actually. Thank you for making the journey, guys.
You missed the last Command Fest and we missed the one before, so that's why we keep missing.
Schedules can't align. We'll get our people to speak to your people and we'll make it work.
And hopefully we'll get to one this year, Alex. Not this Alex, different Alex. Anyway, we're doing our Final Fantasy. Now this time we're doing the Precons. And Alex, you got first, so what are you playing?
So we are playing Terra, Herald of Hope, who essentially functions as a much better version of the old Alicia who smiles at death. Her ability costs 2 generic to return something as little from her graveyard, but she also lets me mill 2 cards to fuel that ability, so she is much better.
That's just a straight upgrade, isn't it?
Exactly. She's Angry Mardu, and I appreciate that.
Angry Mardu. You know, Mardu is like the angriest of colours, isn't it?
It certainly is, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going to be playing the coolest of colours. I'm in Esper. I'm playing Ishtola. I hope I said that right. Sorry, Final Fantasy fans. And it's not just because Wally wants an excuse to put cat ears on me in the thumbnail again.
I don't need an excuse.
Yeah. So basically, my commander wants my opponent to lose 4 or more life, and then that means that I will get to draw a card. And whenever I cast a non-creature spell with mana value 3 or greater, everyone loses 2 and I gain 2. So if I get a couple of non-creature spells on the go, then I hit the 4 and then I draw a card, refuel. So I think it's going to be draining everyone's life. Very, very nice.
For you.
For me, yes, for me.
I'm playing Tidus, who is all about counters, not just +1/+1 counters, but other types of counters, and moving them about, making the most of it. And I don't really know what's going to be coming out of this. It'll be a surprise for us all.
Fun. So my name's Wally, and I feel small. Yeah, and today I'm playing Cloud X Soldier all in capital letters. My deck wants to make some tokens, my deck wants to suit them up with some equipment, swing, draw some cards, punch some face. I don't know, it's Naya Voltron, I think. And also, this episode is sponsored by Ultra Pro. Thank you, Ultra Pro, you guys rock. And you gave us these cool playmats, you give us sleeves, except not the Final Fantasy sleeves.
Where are they, Bjorn? Where are sleeves, Bjorn?
But also the card protectors, which are awesome.
Yes, and also available now. Before we get started, where can the people at home find you if they like Commander content?
So we are Affinity for Commander on YouTube. We are also for Commander over on X and Instagram, and obviously over on Patreon as well, where you can get our fabulous mats look like this with a lovely little British corgi. It has little
so adorable
tidbits in it.
Yes, very nice. Thank you.
I'm very jealous of that little corgi, to be fair.
Are we ready to go?
Let's go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I believe me to start.
Certainly is.
So I'll draw this little card. Ooh. And we'll play this very nice Path of Ancestry.
Ooh, fair magic.
I'm going to draw for turn. Do you know what? I think, Alex, we can be friends. I'm going to play a Path of Ancestry. It's Precon time. And I'll pass the turn.
Well, I'm going to break the pattern here because I don't have Path of Ancestry, but I do have a Seaside Citadel, so I'll play that for the pass.
It's all colours anyway.
Yeah.
It's all good.
All right then, well, I'll draw for turn. Not bad. I will play a tap land. It's a Sacred Peaks, and I'll pass the turn.
Look at this.
Are we playing with Precons by any chance?
We're Preconing it up.
We'll draw, and ooh! Okay, we have options and things. So, play this Very Calm Snarl. Unfortunately, I will not be revealing any other lands. However...
Man's keeping his secrets.
Yep. We'll tap this for 1 black, and we're playing this Stitches Supplier.
Nice.
A Renaissance reprint. We're milling 3 cards. Plains, which I would have liked that, but okay, it's fine. A mountain. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. And Sigurd Framed Swordsman. That's fine. That can stay in after reanimation for later.
And that
You look rather worried about those 2 lands.
Man's not loving that.
You keep a 2-line hand again.
Okay, I'm going to play a swamp. I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to cast Papalimio Totalimio.
He's so good.
I don't know if
Say that again.
Papalimio Totalimio. I don't know if that's correct. I've managed to offend Italians and Final Fantasy fans because this actually shares a colour with my commander. Is that right?
Creature type.
Creature type. No! Cat, Warlock, Dwarf, Wizard. Oh, well, I'm just going to play that card and I'll pass.
Got to read the card, Christian.
I should read cards.
the card.
It's been so long since I played a Path of Ancestry.
I'm going to play an Evolving Wilds.
Nice.
And I will pass the turn there.
Cool, I'm going to untap and draw. I'm going to play a forest, and I'm going to tap for 2 to play a Nature's Law. So I will search my library for a forest card and put it onto the battlefield. So I will find a Canopy Vista that will come in tapped, and I'll pass the turn.
We'll Antipode tap. We'll draw this 1 card. Reading. That's later problem. We will play this Fetid Heath, and I think we will move to combat and hit Wally for 1.
Yeah, I'll take the 1. Stitcher Supplier, that well-known aggro card.
Hey, it always works with chip damage. And we'll tap the Snarl for a white, floated through there for a black and white, tap this for a red, and my commander is tied cheapest, so let's get out the first. Terra, Herald of Hope.
And what to do?
As at the beginning of combat on my turn, I milled 2 cards, but I didn't want to. That's why I played this main 2. I know what I'm doing. and then I can pay 2 generic when they attack. When they deal combat damage, and I pay 2 generic to return something from my graveyard bin if it's got power 3 or less. And I do Scryron because they share a creature type with themselves.
Very good.
Is it a land?
No, I'll keep on top though.
Is it something that would have been good in the bin?
No, so I'm keeping on top past turn. That's the character assassinations here.
I'm going to continue my trail of being friends with everybody with playing lands. I'm going to play an Evolving Wilds.
Well, I'm going to I can't respond, can I? It's the land. You go.
Counter your land.
And then I think I'll also smack Wally for 1.
Yeah, I'll take 1.
And I'll pass.
You're also going to regret hitting me, by the way.
Before you end your turn, I'm going to sacrifice.
I'll do mine now as well, just so we can do it together. So you were land friends.
So I'm going to find an island.
I'm also going to find an island. See, land
Is it the same
friends.
land? It's the same boat as well.
It's see, friends.
This is synergy.
I think we can all agree that we're all friends, apart from Wally.
I mean, you say that. I'm playing the Voltron deck, so yeah, fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, Alex did hit you first.
Yeah, you see, I was trying to weasel out of it now.
I'll go to my turn. I'm going to play a Canopy Vista so that we can be friends, because it's matching.
Well, you're the only one who hasn't hit me yet, to be fair.
Because I've got nothing to hit you with right now.
It's a choice.
And then
It's not that he doesn't want it, it's just that he can't.
I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to cast an Incubation Druid.
Nice.
And that'll be me done, because it has 1 not got haste, and 2 has no power, so I can't hit Wally.
Assert dominance.
Yeah.
I'm going to untap and draw. Cool. I'm going to play a Clifftop Retreat that will enter untapped. Then I will tap for 2 to cast Helitrooper. It's a 1/2 flyer. Whenever it attacks, another target attacking creature gains flying until end of turn. Equip abilities that target this creature cost 2 less to activate.
That's pretty good, that.
It is pretty
And
good.
it's a human soldier.
It's a human
That's
soldier.
pretty good.
Then I will tap for 2 more to cast a Hero's Blade. So equipped creature gets +3/+2. Whenever a legendary creature you control enters, you may attach this equipment to it, equip 4 otherwise. And I'll pass the turn.
It's almost like you're setting up to attach that to your commander or something, isn't it?
Lies.
Yeah,
You can see
slander.
this coming. We'll draw. And we'll play this Sun-Scorched Divide. And then let's move to combat.
Are you in danger?
I think we are. But we're land friends.
Move to combat.
you're mill
Trigger,
first, right?
Trigger Terror, yeah. Beginning at mill 2 cards. Ash Barons and a Wayfarer's Bauble. And she now gains flying.
Ooh.
So we'll just go with Tickling Martin for just the 3 damage, really.
Just the 3.
And a 1 over at you, Christian.
I
No
can't stop
blocks.
that.
And
Any effects?
no effects.
So I take 1,
And I'll take 3 commander.
and that is commander damage. So we'll give you one of these lovely rainbow dots.
And then my commander has dealt damage to a person, so I will tap these 2 little manas to return a creature card power 3 or less from a graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Thankfully, I have 1, because the rest is lands. Siegfried, Famed Swordsman. When he enters, I mill 3 cards and put X +1/+1 counters on him, where X is twice the number of creature cards in my graveyard, which is currently 0.
Well, let's see what you mill.
So 3. So 1, nope. 2, that's a
There's
creature.
1.
So he gets 2 counters.
It's better than none.
It's better than
4/4 menace is pretty
yeah,
good.
4/4
Yeah,
menace is
yeah.
legit.
It's not a joke.
Although the Sun Titan of Braden is
Not
quite,
great in
it's
your
quite
graveyard,
harsh.
yeah.
It's quite harsh. And unfortunately, I think we'll go with main 2 shenanigans and tap 2, and we'll also play a lovely little key to the city as
Nice.
well. Oh, because unblockable is always nice.
It certainly is.
Pass turn.
Thank you very much. I'm going to untap, Okie and draw. Ooh, right. So what do we want to do here? I think we're just going to play a swamp. We're going to tap 4, and we're going to bring out Ishatola. I really hope I'm saying that right. And because this shares a creature type, I learned
That's
how it works.
scry. I'm going to put that to the bottom.
There's a lot of consideration there.
Yeah, it had too much text on it. That was the problem. I got halfway through reading it, and I was like, nah,
Bored now.
that sounds difficult. I don't really. I have 1 attack, so Alex, I'm going to just hit you for 1. Yeah, it's just 1. Game's got to end.
Little old man.
And I'll shit the turn.
Okie dokie. I will play a Sun Petal Grove, which enters untapped because I control a forest.
Yeah,
Yay.
let's go.
You definitely saw that, but I was thinking of what to do. And then I'm going to tap 4. I'm going to cast this deck's alternate commander, Unit Grand Summoner.
Nice.
They can tap to add mana of any colour, and when I cast a creature that comes in with 2, +1/+1 counts on it, so it's a better version of Incubation Druid.
Cool.
And I think that will do me for the turn.
If you'd like to hit me for 0, I won't block.
I mean, having that 1 mana of any colour could be a little trick there, I'm saving.
Yeah, it's cute little
That's
trick.
solid.
You are actually running an offer you can't refuse in that deck, so...
Oh, there we are.
yeah, there we go. All right, my turn?
Yeah.
Cool, I'll untap and draw. Sweet. Right, well, I'm going to play a Firelit Thicket, which
Easy
is the
for you to
filter
say.
land. Easy for me to say.
Yeah.
And I'll just get Cloud out. So tap for 5 to play Cloud X Soldier. So when Cloud enters, attach up to 1 target equipment you control to it. Hero's Blade would do that anyway, so it's redundant. Cloud is a 4/4 hasty boy. Whenever he attacks, draw a card for each equipped attacking creature. Then if Cloud has power 7 or more, which he will, create 2 treasure tokens, because Cloud is currently a 7/6
And that's haste.
and has haste. And I could potentially give it flying.
Now, what Wally tends to do in these type of situations is he'll be like, I'll be nice to you, Christian, because he'll swing at me on the one that he can kill me on. So I'm interested to see how this goes.
So what Christian's saying is, please swing at me now.
The important thing is, did not it.
Didn't I?
I just love the flavour how Cloud's sword makes him big enough for his own ability to work. That's just like...
You have a free attack here.
You're flying, you're free attack here.
I mean, I've actually got 3 attacks wherever I go.
Exactly.
Tell you what, Martin, you've not hit me yet, so we're friends.
We are.
And we're Canopy Bista friends as well. That's a true friendship, that is. That's what friendship's all about.
Of course.
So I will swing Hella Trooper at Alex, and I'll swing Cloud at Christian. Hella Trooper will give Cloud flying.
Sure.
I'll take that hella 1 damage.
You'll
I
take that Hella
will
1
not
damage.
be able to block, so I'm going to take 4 commander damage.
There's an attack trigger. 7.
Oh, 7. Brilliant.
Just a
Why
casual
not?
7,
Just
yeah.
a casual little 7.
But that's okay, because now I won't hit you later when it gets bigger. Now, there was an attack trigger, so because I have 1 equipped,
So you draw 1 card.
I draw 1 card, and then because Cloud has set power 7 or greater, I'll create 2
Treasures.
treasure tokens.
Wow, this is pretty scary.
Fast start, I'll draw this card as well. I've already done my land drop for turn, so I guess I'll just burn my 2 treasures to cast Mask of Memory.
Yeah.
Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, I may draw 2 and discard 1. Equip abilities cost 2 less on Helithop, whatever it's called, so I'll just equip that. It's not going to make a difference, but may as well.
On your, I have sort of things for me to do on your end step. Are you passing the turn?
I am passing this
Yeah, because a player, me, lost 4 or more life this turn, I get to draw a card.
Is that every end step, is it?
Yeah,
It's really
every
good.
end
That
step,
is
yeah,
good,
player
yeah.
lost 4 or more life.
Wow. Played straight into his hands.
I'll untap and I'll draw.
I suspect a player might be losing 4 or more life on this turn as well.
I can imagine so, yes. I'm shields down, so...
I think we need to be going to some level of combat. And...
Can you make
Oh wait, I can make this flying, I don't
Can
care.
you make nobody lose
What I will
4
say
life?
is, if you want to swing the one with Menace at me, I won't block it.
You can't.
True, you won't.
Yes, it's true.
Very true,
There's
you
not,
are.
nothing. What? Nothing.
Yeah, you weren't
I'm
lying.
spitting facts, mate.
I think that we're going to move to combat. Trigger Terror to mill 2 cards. Milling a land that I would have liked. And an Angel of Ruins that is,
So the plane cycling one.
yeah,
New art?
very new art, very nice art.
It's all new art, it's all really cool.
It is. The unfortunate over is still not giving me any targets for terror, which is kind of not okay. So instead, I think we'll just move to combat, and this has flying and Martin's face.
Again,
Again.
what have I done to
Just
deserve
that?
this?
Just that. I like blockers.
You don't want to do maybe 1 more damage to somebody?
No, I'm quite alright.
You can't have your 4 damage Ristic study
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Is that going to be the new research study? Do you lose the 4?
Yeah. Can everyone not call it the new Ristic Study because it's just going to make me a big target here? We're playing Precons.
Pretty good, these precons, aren't they? Yeah, Ristic Study in the precons, yeah.
Wally, how much friends can we be?
Or what are you offering?
Not killing your commander.
Yeah, we can be friends.
That's what I hear.
That sounds much more like a threat than a deal.
We'll pay just the 2, actually, and we'll pay some booties, and we'll just equip these booties
These nuts.
to my commander.
Sure. Hexproof.
And we'll pass turn.
Alright, I'll untap and draw. Okay, so I will play a Sunlit Marsh as my land for turn. I'm going to tap for 3 to play an Alice Olivia. Again,
Probably got
sorry.
it wrong again.
I'm nearly on 500 on my dueling in French, actually. So it has
flex at all.
partner with Alphanud Levelier. So when this creature enters, target player may put Alphanud from their into the library from their hand and shuffle. So I get to do that.
Imagine if it wasn't in his deck now. It's actually in somebody else's.
I will get Alphanud Levelier.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, into my hand. This has the second spell you cast each turn costs 2 left to cast, so I'm going to cast the Talisman of Progress.
Is that the second spell you cast this turn?
That is the second spell I've cast this turn, and there is also a trigger from here where it will deal 1 damage to each opponent, boop, 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 and I gain a life.
Okay, that commander's pretty good.
What do you mean that? I'm hardly doing anything. You don't need to worry about me whatsoever. Combat. I guess Wally, I'll swing at you for 3, seeing as I can.
And to the 2 commander damage, is it?
It's 2 commander damage and 1 normal damage.
Yeah.
But do you know what that means, Wally? You lost 4 life this turn. So on my end step, we'll go to my end step, and I will draw a card. And I pass turn.
Was that 2 or 3 then? I feel like you've lost 3 damage.
No, because I lost the life from the
got you.
the non-creature spell as well.
No worries. Okay, I will play a Glacial Fortress untapped because I control a plains. That can be listed doing work. And now I have 7 mana, which is a lot more than I thought I'd have.
You do, yeah.
So,
7 mana's decent.
we're going to tap Island and a Plains and a Forest with Una to cast my commander, Tidus, Una's Guardian. So I have Una and her Guardian now. But because I've used mana from Una to cast a creature spell, they enter with 2 additional +1/+1 counters on them.
Nice. Synergy.
So now Tidus is big. Do I want to do more things? I've still got mana. This is good.
So many
This
options.
is great. I will, in that case, tap this for a green and 3. I'm going to cast Rampant Rejuvenator. So I don't get 2 counters off my Una, but I get 2 counters because it enters with 2 counters, so everyone gets 2 counters. It's great. And then when it dies, I can search my library for X basic land and put them into play, not even tapped, which is wonderful.
That's quite good.
Moving to combat. Beginning of combat my turn, I may move a counter from target creature I control into a second target creature I control. Whenever one or more creatures I control have counters on them deal combat damage to a player, you may draw a card and proliferate. So not bad. I think I will take a counter off of Tidus and stick it on my thing that I would very much like to die and get new land.
Smart.
And because both of them have summoning sickness, I will pass the turn there.
Sure, let's untap and draw. Okay. I think we'll go to combat first.
Straight away, don't
Oh no, you rattled that off really quick.
Now, did you hit me last turn? I can't even remember.
No.
And I didn't hit you last turn, and I didn't kill your commander.
That is true.
So
but you
really,
did threaten to kill my commander.
It wasn't a threat, it was an option.
if you want to attack me, I'll happily block it.
Well, everything's got flying, so...
Yeah.
Then I won't block it.
So
don't tap me.
sorry. No, Christian, you're safe. I smacked you for 7 last turn, so you're safe. Even though you're actually going to draw a card, which is absurd, frankly. Alex,
draw that card.
I'll send my commander at you. Martin, I'll send this guy at you. This will get flying. This is just...
Already flying.
attack trigger, I will draw 2 cards, because I have 2 attacking creatures. And I will make 2 treasures.
Seems really good.
Completely fine.
Well, I can't stop that.
We're going to have words after
Yeah.
I didn't kill your commander.
It's just 1.
Oh, just the one. That's even better.
Yeah. Mask of Memory trigger, I will draw 2 and discard. I'm just going to make this easy. I'll discard the tap land of Wooded Ridline. Second main phase.
You've not put it on airplane mode.
Sorry. Does he not know that we play Magic at this time? Hello, Chad Magic Studio B. Oh, hi, Bjorn.
Oh, is it Bjorn?
It's Bjorn again.
hey,
yeah,
Bjorn.
yeah. How you doing, Bjorn? He said he's halfway through Final Fantasy VI.
Will you tell him to send us the Final Fantasy sleeves, please?
Yeah, did you hear Christian then? Yeah, we could really do with those. It's been a little while now,
And some
mate.
deck boxes as well.
Yeah, well, what Bjorn's saying is, thanks, mate, I'll speak to you soon. Buy Ultra Pro. Their stuff rocks.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely seamless. Yeah.
Totally real and not staged
I
or
was
faked in
wondering
any
what
way.
the phone was for, and I wanted.
What, the mystery phone that just
Yeah, I was
appeared out of
like,
nowhere?
just on the floor, and I was like, ooh.
Right, let's play some Magic. I'll play Command Tower. Then I will tap for, I don't know, just tap 3 like that, to play Elena Turk Recruit. When it enters, return target non-assassin historic card from your graveyard to your hand. Whenever I cast a historic spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Elena. I have nothing in my graveyard to return. It's actually mainly just a blocker, to be perfectly honest. Right. Then I will tap for 2 to cast Conformer Shuriken. It's a legendary artifact equipment, so that will trigger Elena, put a counter on. Equipped creature has, whenever this creature attacks, tap target creature depending player controls. If that creature has greater power than this creature, plus a number of +1/+1 counters on this creature equal to the difference. Oh, I didn't even read that before playing it. That's good. Right.
Is anyone else a bit worried about Wally?
Nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about
There's
it.
too many words on your cards.
Too many cards on your words.
Well, I'm going to cast a simple card next, Explorer's Scope. So whenever a equipped creature attacks, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, I can put it in tapped, trigger Elena, add a counter. So I'm going to leave my treasures, actually, and I'm just going to pass the turn.
End step, I'm going to draw a card.
You are?
I'll untippity tappity. We'll draw this card. Ew. Let's move straight to combat.
Sure.
Trigger Terror. Mill an Evolving Wilds and a Clifftop Retreat.
Would you like some creatures in that graveyard?
So have you got no targets?
You're
in the
doing
graveyard?
some great milling here.
So great.
Would you like me to block and kill your Stitcher Supplier?
Please.
Yeah.
I'll let you hit me, Alex. I deserve it.
Well, it's flying.
Well, then I'll let you hit me. My comment stands. There's been a lot of that this game, hasn't there?
3 and 1 to you.
I'll block with my commander.
Thank you very much.
So I take 3 commander.
Just the 3 commander. And then Stitches dies, and I will mill 3 more cards. A High Market, an Anger,
Oh!
and a Stitch Together.
Thing is, you want anger in your
Yeah,
graveyard,
I'm
don't you could
But you
theoretically
can get
it
your
back.
Stitcher Supplier back.
That's
a good shout.
That is
Yeah.
actually the important thing. So yes, Terra has dealt Ooh! So when Terra deals combat damage to a player, I may pay 2 generic. When I do, I return a creature. Can I return Stitch Supplier when it was attacking and just died?
Yeah, because the trigger happens after combat damage.
Well, that's alright then. Ugh.
Because combat damage doesn't use the stack anymore.
Is
Facts.
that definitely correct?
I'm confident enough of it.
If that isn't correct, please let Wally, specifically Wally, know in the
I'll
comments.
put my email address. And
Yeah. Really put your home address.
and my phone number.
Yeah.
The big gold phone number.
Yeah. Oh, that phone rings too much already.
Trigger 3. 1, 2. I
there's a
got
hit.
a Stargone Realm and a Flayer of the Hateman. Oh
Which you
my
actually
god.
can't hit.
Which I can't hit, but important, I do actually have a target now. Thank the Lord. And I still do not have any other things to be playing because I am sad. Boston.
This is where Christian
Right.
just Bajuka box.
I'll untap. Yeah. And draw. Sort of a little bit. I'm going to play
Sorry,
a
what?
Scavenger Grounds as my land for turn, which has I can tap it for colourless, or I can pay 2 and tap and sacrifice a desert to exile all graveyards. It is in fact a desert, but don't worry, we can be friends, right? So I think we're going to start by I'm going to tap it so that you really don't have to worry about it. Yeah, you really don't have to worry about it. I'm going to tap for 4, and I'm going to play Althenu Levenia. Nailed it.
Smashed it, mate.
Then I'm going to play a Thought Vessel. This is going to have 2 triggers. I'm going to ping everyone for 1. Boop, 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 and I'm going to gain a life. And I'm going to draw a card because it's my second spell I've cast from Affinity. I played it for free because of
Yes.
Alcide. So there you go. We got there. And then I'm going to tap for 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to play Archaeomancer's Map.
Oh, nice.
So when it enters, I search my library for 2 basic plains cards, reveal them, put them into my hand and shuffle. Whenever a land an opponent control enters, if that player controls more lands than you, I may put a land from my hand onto the battlefield. I currently control 6 lands if anyone's interested. There is a trigger.
Same. 2 triggers.
2 triggers here, so I will ping everybody for 1, and I gain 1, and then everyone will lose 2,
Oh, 4 more life.
and I gain 2. from my commander's ability. I'm going to get 2 planes, put into my hand, and then we'll go to my end step, and my commander will trigger, and I'll draw a card. Right, now I need to discard hand size. I'll discard one of the planes, and I'll also discard a Siphon Mine, because that's mean. It makes everyone else discard. You maybe don't mind.
I would love that.
Yeah,
I would love to discard,
and then I will pass the turn.
Okay. And I'm going to play an Overflowing Basin, which is very pretty art. It's loaded like
is pretty.
lotuses. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be controversial here.
Oh.
I'm gonna tap 6.
Okay.
Oh,
That is
I'm gonna
controversial.
cast a Farewell, but I'm not gonna exile creatures.
Is it going to be
because
artifacts by any chance?
I like my creatures. All artifacts are gonna go.
Yep.
All graveyards are gonna go.
What?
Oh,
Does
that's
anyone have
brutal.
any enchantments?
no.
All enchantments are gonna go anyway.
Oh, okay, I see. That's it. That's it.
Sorry, I beg your flip. I worked hard for this pile of lands.
Oh,
Well-
do you know what? And even I was like, don't worry, I'm not going to do it and stuff like that.
That's pretty bad for me. This will all.
It's bad for it. I mean, I'm going to lose 3 artifacts as well, so it's definitely bad for me. But it makes sense.
I've just made myself public enemy number 1, so
You
you know.
certainly have, yeah.
And the drive home's going to be fun.
But wait, there's more. I'm going to tap this and this, and I'm going to cast a Grateful Apparition, and I'm going to get 2 counters on them because I've used Una to have them come in.
Grateful Apparition's great in your deck.
It
That is
does.
very
good.
Proliferating
Really good.
is fun. I also said when you attack a player or planeswalker, so it's not even that restricted text. And then we're going to go to combat. Alex has got a 4/4.
I do.
You've got a small army, and Wally has a 3/6, so it's not great, but I can move stuff about. So we're going to take a counter off here and put a counter here when we go to the good old combats. And I am going to attack Christian with a 4/4 that has no keywords. And
Well, I'm very happy to take the 4. So
Excellent, draw a card.
because I'm going to draw a card. So if you're looking to get through, so you can proliferate and draw a card yourself, then that's fine.
I think we need to focus Christian
But
down
you've
a bit,
gotta-
'cause he's
Well,
just
you've got a nice attack on Wally as well.
he's just going to gain life and drain us out.
I'm going to attack Alex with the other 4/4 I've got as well, Tidus.
Wally does
I
make
don't
a
think
good
I
point.
understand how much I want this to die.
Maybe I won't. I've always got a big boy.
Okay, so I will take 4. Yes.
Brilliant. And I have, whenever one or more creatures I control with counts on them deal damage to a player, I may draw a card and then proliferate. Do it only once per turn, but once is all I need.
So I'm guessing you're going to be proliferating.
I'm going to be sticking some counters.
Can you
on
proliferate my guy as well?
No.
Can I
I am
also proliferate?
I am going to be focusing down Christian, so
Oh, that's
you're
nice,
you're
but-
pretty safe from this proliferate for now.
On your end step, if we're going to end step,
Yeah, of course.
I will draw a card.
So yeah, with that, I'm going to pass the turn.
Cool. A very sad untap, a very sad draw,
A very sad Wally.
a very sad me. Right, we'll play planes. Thinking.
Sad that planes could have been onto the battlefield.
I think the best move. Christian, you got any flyers?
He does not know.
Yeah, I thought maybe I could pretend like I'd frozen like on a Teams meeting.
Like
When
in
someone
that
asked me a
German.
question. Yeah, I was like,
Christian's frozen, guys.
yeah.
Right, I'm just going to swing these two at you. I'll give Cloud flying, so that will be 5 damage, of which 4 is commander.
Okay.
No other triggers.
Okay, so I'm going to take 5.
Yes, and 4 commander damage.
Okay, so I'm now up to 11 commander damage from you.
Yes, you are. I don't even know if this is right, but I feel like it's just another blocker. We'll tap for 3 to play Yuffie, Materia Hunter. It does have ninjutsu. When it enters, gain control of target non-creature artifact for as long as I control it, then I may attach equipment I control to Yuffie. There are no non-creature artifacts.
Yeah.
Martin. I passed the turn.
On your end step, I'll draw a card.
We'll Antipody tap. We'll draw a land. No, we won't.
Oh, sorry, missed the trigger. That should have gained a counter as well. So there we go.
Why didn't you ninjutsu her in when no
Because-
bots are declared?
I suppose I could have actually done a bit more damage, couldn't I?
Only a little bit.
Just misplay.
Put that in the comments.
Let's tap 4 and let's sorcery speed big score.
Yeah, let's go.
It feels so bad. So very bad.
Need some lands, do you?
Maybe. Just wants to get a graveyard back.
Yeah.
We'll discard this General Leo Christoph and then draw 2. and we'll create these 2 little treasures. And
These little treasures.
oh my god, where did these come from?
Yeah, well, I think I only have one, so. But you can use Kawa.
Oh, hello, Mulan.
Hello, Mulan.
Adorable girl in her pile of gold. That's just what her room looks like.
Not spoilt at all.
Not spoiled. Move to Comet Battus. Trigger, mill 2. Creatures. Yes! Can't use it though.
Can't be hit it.
Soul Ring.
Wow, man's got no luck.
It's too late for
Nothing.
calling it.
This is, do you know what?
This is just...
This is sad.
You're having a very me game. like this is like we're just
Constant whiff, yeah,
constant whiff.
I don't even want to use that 2 mana for her ability, because it's just too sad to do so. I can't just need the mana. We will have a still go to combat, and we'll still hit Christian for 3 in the air.
Okay, I can't block that, so I will take 3.
You're getting so much abuse.
And that is commander damage from yourself. So
Well, yeah, but Christian's about to have his turn now, and it'll just equalise again.
Yeah.
I don't know. The command damage from you is pretty scary,
And
I don't have a way to sort of stop things from flying happening.
I think we just passed the turn there, very sadly.
Okay,
That is quite sad.
and it's only 3 damage as well. Ugh. Right, I'll untap.
Well done.
Okay, and
I'll try.
draw.
I'll try.
Team player.
Right, let's start with a planes. I'll tap for 3, and I'm going to cast this boy. Ardbert, Warrior of Darkness. It's a 2/2, legendary creature, Spirit Warrior. Whenever I cast a white spell, put a +1/+1 counter on each legendary creature I control. They gain Vigilance until end of turn. Whenever I cast a black spell, put a +1/+1 counter on each legendary creature you control. They gain Menace until end of turn. Then for my second spell, I'm going to cast a Talisman of Dominance. It costs 2 less to cast. Trigger, I'm going to draw a card. And then trigger, you are each going to lose a life. And I will gain a life.
Because that's an artifact. Absolutely not.
Yeah, that farewell looking. Wish you saved it.
So, Wally,
yeah.
I think Cloud isn't big enough. I think Cloud needs to be bigger.
Oh no.
Do you think?
I mean, what are you offering before I?
I'm offering. Oh, actually, no. It wouldn't be any bigger. I think.
So you're offering nothing.
I think Cloud could do with some Death Touch.
It sounds like some kind of impotent.
I mean, it can get flying anyway, so it's like it's kind of neither here nor there.
So I'm gonna tap black, colourless, and black, and I'm gonna cast an Eye of Nidog.
Oh.
I'm going to enchant creature. Enchant creature is a black dragon with base power and toughness 4/2. It has flying, death touch, and is goaded. When it is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, return it to its owner's hand. Now, I have some triggers on cast.
I might respond to the cast of your triggers first.
Sure.
though.
So on cast trigger, I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on each legendary creature I control.
Yep. Yuck.
They gain menace until end of turn.
Yuck.
I'm going to deal 2 damage to each person, and I'm going to gain 2. And then this is targeting Cloud.
I have another 1 damage here as well.
Oh, I have another 1 damage. Thank you. See, we're friends.
So in response, I think Cloud is like our best chance of controlling Christian. So I am going to burn a good spell here. I'm going to tap for 4. I'm going to cast Clever Concealment.
Ooh, what is a good card?
Any number of target non-land permanents you control phase out. I'm only going to choose 1. I will choose Cloud. So Cloud is currently phased out.
Sure.
So your spell will fizzle.
And also, importantly, it goes into my graveyard straight away, which means that I don't get to put it back into its owner's hand, which
Took
is...
one for the team there, guys.
Yeah, you did take one for the team. Well done, Wally. You did really well.
So patronising.
Kind of just want to play this as a blocker here. So I'm going to tap...
You have 5 untapped creatures.
Yeah, but they've not got flying. I'm going to play 2 for a Hypnotic Sprite. It's just a 2/1 flyer. Right, we'll go to combat. So everything has Menace.
Block.
You have... Everyone has blocks for that. How big are your things? Big.
Yeah, chunky.
Big. So do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go to my end step and I'll draw a card.
You tease.
Tease the big combat step
I?
and then just let us down.
Honestly.
Are we the sad side of the table?
Yes,
I think
yes,
we are.
we
Yeah.
are.
Sad side. What's so sad about it?
Well, I've got no equipment in my equipment deck.
I've got no graveyard on my graveyard deck.
No regrets. What is
You might on the way home.
Well, at least I'm not the arch enemy.
Well, just leaving that there.
Hey,
When does the comment
Martin
start?
cast a farewell.
And somehow
and
it's not the arch.
and somehow
But you don't-
I'm the bad
You
guy.
cast a farewell and you're still not the arch enemy.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap 4.
Sure.
I'm going to cast a Fathom Mage, who will come with 2+1/+1 counters because of Una.
Oh, that's
So
good.
she doesn't draw a card, she enters with.
It enters
Ends
with 2
with, yeah,
so
so
no,
yeah, it's not a
going
triggered
well.
ability, yeah.
But that's fine because we don't need. We have other ways of putting cards on it. It's all good. I promise. I'm then going to tap white, and 1. And I'm going to cast a Collective Effort, which used to be one of your favourite cards.
It's a great card.
So I'm going to choose to do
You're gonna escalate
multiple
it.
modes by escalating. Fathom Mage is doing nothing right now, so they can be escalating. My modes are going to be destroy target creature power 4 or greater. Wait.
No, that works.
Yeah, you can hit his commander if that's what you want to
No,
do.
you can't.
No, it's 3/5.
I was going for Cloud, but he's gone.
He's phased out, yeah.
It would hit my mana reducer, but it also hits Wally's thing that's getting bigger.
Yeah, but I'm also not the problem.
It also
here.
hits this.
Yeah, but Alex is also not the problem.
Okay, well, we've already committed, so something 4 or greater, I'll figure out in a minute. And I'm also going to put a 1/1 counter each target creature target player controls, which will be me. Not you. You've got enough counters.
So we've got a few counters.
So I'm going to get rid of the one that makes sure things cheaper.
Sure, I think it makes sense. My board's
that's
getting
reasonable.
a bit. Yeah.
We're going to put a counter here, a counter here, a counter here,
Isn't it each creature
Yes, it is.
a
controls
counter
you?
here, and then a counter here and here.
Yeah, Fathom Mage trigger.
Fathom Mage has got a counter, so I will draw a card. We are going to go to combat. And at combat, I can move counters about because that's what I do.
Because reasons.
So we will take a counter off of. There's so many options. Off of Grateful Apparition.
It's just the one count you can move.
I think it is just one, yeah.
But I'm going to put it here so I can draw a card.
Nice.
Ah, clever. Synergy.
And then in combat,
Block. Please.
no.
Just let them die.
So I'm going to send my 6/6 Rampant Rejuvenator. Do you also still have Death Touch, or is that gone?
No, that never happened.
No, it never happened.
No.
Did you also have
It was me wanting to give
Yeah.
Cloud Death Touch, but he made
okay.
it phase
It was
out.
just-
Wally should definitely be punished for phasing out, though.
Well, let's do that then. Well, you can have a fly, because currently you don't have any flies that could stop it. It's only 3. And then I'm going to send a 6/6 at yourself.
6/6. Sure. I'm going to declare no blocks.
I will also declare no blocks.
Brilliant. I have some triggers. So first of all, I can proliferate because this dealt damage to a creature. So let's just put some. I'm running out of dice here. Let's put some counters here,
You can borrow some of mine, they're not doing anything.
and then I'm going to draw another card because there's another counter on my.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to proliferate my guy as well?
No.
I'll swing it at Christian if you do.
But also, whenever one more creatures I control the counter deals combat damage to a player, I can draw a card and proliferate again. So I'm going to
Oh, my word.
draw, and then I'm
Wow.
going to put another counter on Fathom Mage, which will draw me another
Oh,
card.
my word.
And you're still worried about me?
Maybe not as much as I was a couple of minutes ago.
And then I'm going to look at all these cards that I just drew without looking at first time. There's a lot of stuff here.
Are there any 1-drops, I think, is the question.
Who knows? We're about to find out. I'll pass the turn there. I feel like that was a solid contribution to the game there.
It's a fairly average turn, that. Rubbish turn, that.
Cloud phases back in.
Will return.
Cloud!
And I'll draw my card.
He missed quite a lot, didn't he, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He missed loads. Yeah, he's like, "What? Jesus, guys, what happened?" Right, Spire of Industry, land for turn. And I'm just going to play a very, 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 very sad Bronze Guardian. So it's an artifact creature, double strike ward 2, other artifacts I control have ward 2. Its power is equal to the number of artifacts I control, which is 1.
Oh dear.
Wow, you just played a 5-mana 1/1.
It's
1/5,
like
right?
1/5.
1/5. Okay.
Double strike.
Yeah, that's value, that is. That's value.
Please. Attack me. Please.
If I attack you, what will you use your newfound powers for?
Attacking you back.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Reanimation BS.
And who's going to be getting targeted by the reanimation BS?
That's out of the table.
Yeah, that's fine. So what do I need to swing at you?
Something.
It's not got flying, okay.
No.
And what's its power?
I've got a 4/4 or a 1/1. I'll happily just block the 1/1.
Sure.
You desperately need that Stitcher Supplier trigger.
Just need some mill.
Tell you what, I'll swing my 3/3 on the ground at you
You
then.
kind soul, I will block it with my 1/1 and
Yep.
it will die.
No
You'll mill
effects.
3.
Yeah, boy! Don't be land.
Land.
1, 2.
That's a creature.
That's
There's
a
a hit.
creature. That's actually terrifying. Go Feral Youth.
That is good. I like that.
And 3, a Rise from the Dark Realms.
Brutal.
I'm done. I'm not playing graveyard decks again. I'm
Yeah,
retired
they're
graveyard
very
decks.
hit and miss, aren't they? Also, there's a trigger here, so this will
That
get another counter.
is brutal.
That is pretty brutal. Pass turn.
I'll untap.
That's the worst thing about a mill deck, isn't it? When you just mill the best card.
the Rise of the Dark Realms, yeah. Good reprint now.
I'll play as planes.
Yeah.
Got there, boys. We got there. We didn't get there. But importantly, I think we still go to combat, so I want a little bit more mill before I play a card in my hand. Martiano, you got any flying over there?
Currently, I have an 8/8 non-flyer on taps. and flyers-
That sounds like a threat to me.
That sounds like not a flyer. Move to combat, trigger terror, mill 2 more cards. Ooh, a Celis Rune Knight.
Your alternate commander.
Yeah, that's very nice. And a Laughing Mad, which is also...
flashback.
Yeah, it does have a flashback, but it's still terrifying. Martin, 3 in the air.
I will take the 3.
Damn straight.
And it's actually commander damage, so yeah, you take
Yes.
it, you go up to 9. No, he's already got one.
Oh,
You
right.
hit me twice already, dear. Can you remember?
Excellent. Maineth the Second. Use 1 Mulan treasure. To cast Rejoin the Fight. So firstly, I mill 3 cards, and then starting with the next opponent in turn order, each opponent chooses a creature card from my graveyard that hasn't been chosen, and they get put back onto the battlefield.
Well, that's good.
Okay.
Disgusting. Hang on. Whoa. What's in your graveyard?
Currently,
Nothing too... Oh, actually, no, there's some
I've got a
big stuff.
Celis Rune Knight,
spicy stuff in there.
Geralt, which when it attacks at the beginning of end step, it deals
Did he
damage.
flash away into exile his
a Stitch
graveyard here?
Supplier, a General
That would be hilarious.
Leo, a Saban.
Right, I'm just going to say that I don't know what any of those things do, but they frighten me. So I'm going to give you an offer you can't refuse.
Oh.
So have some more treasure, but don't bring anything back.
That's so mean. Wow.
Look at me. I am a player now.
That is so brutal.
I'll get 2 treasures.
We'll be right back after this message.
Yeah. Weren't you talking about how it's not long until you're getting married, or you're, yeah? Well,
just got a little bit
no. I can't believe that's so funny. I love it.
I'm going to sack these 3 treasures.
Wow.
That was great.
To cast Legions of the Ashes to exile your commander.
That's fair. That's retaliation.
Yeah,
I think I deserve this.
Yeah.
That's a good old classic commander game. That
Pass the turn.
untap, upkeep, and draw. Should we see if I can help? I think that was a bit mean. I'm going to play a command tower. Right. I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to play a Bastion of Remembrance. When it enters, create a 1/1 human soldier creature token.
You've got a spicy Mulan version.
Oh, I do have. Do you know what? And that was my favourite one as well. I'm going to create a soldier token. I have 2 triggers. I will basically gain 3, and you'll each lose 2. And also, I actually have another trigger. I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on each legendary creature. They now get Menace until end of turn. Whenever a creature controller dies, each opponent loses 1 life and I gain a life. I'm going to tap for 4, and I'm going to cast White Orosite. So I have a couple of triggers here, so these are all going to get a +1/+1, and now they all have Vigilance until end of turn.
Is that a non-creature spell as well?
That is a non-creature spell.
So we lose what?
You're going to lose another 3 life, and I'm going, and I'm going to gain 3. And when this enters, I'm going to take Cloud. Are you going to put it in your command zone or under here?
I'm going to put it under there.
Oh, c'est intéressant. Right, I'm going to go to combat. And my legendary creatures, which all have Vigilance and Menace. Martin, I think it was mean.
Is it time?
So I'm going to swing all of that at you, which is going to be 5, this is going to be 9, this is going to be another 5, so that's 14, this is going to be 19 damage.
That's 1 dead Martin, but I have no regrets.
I think you did great, and I just can't wait to hear about the ride home.
Tell us when you get back.
Mixed reviews.
Yeah. Then we will go to my end step, and I will draw a card because one of you lost life. And I'll pass the turn to my good friend Wally.
We're not good friends. I'm going to untap and draw. Come on. My deck's just giving me nothing.
My deck's performing really well.
It is.
Yeah, it's performing really well.
Yeah, shock horror, you pick the best deck. And then...
I just wanted to cat ears.
Right.
That's between you, your internet service provider.
Yeah.
So are we working together to take Christian out?
100%.
What do you mean? You don't even need to ask.
Absolutely sick of Christian in this game.
Oh dear.
Right, I'll play a
You
root-bound
exiled all
strike.
his artifacts, killing him off, right?
problem.
But I'm the problem. I don't think I've swung at him. I've got his commander under there, though.
I'm just going to pass the turn.
Okay,
Ooh.
I'm going to untap.
Suspicious.
That is suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Drop turn. God, I wish I only had 4 more mana.
I gave you 2 treasures.
I've got some spare.
Listen here, you. We just move to combat and see what happens. Trigger. Mill. A land, of course. Mill. A reanimate.
Great.
Straight into the graveyard.
Straight.
I must say there has been some real quality milling.
Absolutely couldn't make it up. I'm going to swing at Christian for 3 in the air.
3 in the air.
In the air.
I'm going to block with my 2/1.
Yes, because I remember you had that.
Yeah, but it clears a path.
It helps a bit. That's fine. And, yep, dies. I do not get me trigger.
I have a trigger here. Whenever
Yeah.
a creature you control dies, each opponent loses a life, and I gain a life.
And then I think we just try and find some manner of... Yeah, so we'll tap this for 3 to play a Commander Sphere. And then we'll tap another 3 to play this Warring Triad with Flying, Trample, and Haste. It's not a creature unless... As long as there are fewer than 8 cards in my graveyard, it isn't a creature. I definitely have more than 8 cards in my graveyard.
Yep.
So we'll then just pass the turn and try not to die.
Before you go to your end step,
Oh, damn it.
I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to cast Transpose. So there's a trigger here. I'll put a +1/+1 counter on all of my legendary creatures, and they will gain Menace until end of turn, which is not relevant. I will then deal 1 damage and then 2 damage to each of you. So I'll gain 3 from that, and you will both take 3. This has then draw a card, then discard a card. You lose 1 life. It was cast from your hand. Create an 0/1 black wizard creature token with whenever you cast a non-creature spell. This token deals 1 damage to each opponent. If you could find that token for me while
I can. I'm helpful.
So draw a card and I will discard a card. I'm going to discard an Archmage Emeritus because I don't think I need that anymore. And I'll create that token. Then, because you've lost 4 life, I'll draw a card from my commander.
Yep.
This has rebound, so I'll put it here. Okay, so I will untap.
Can you put us out on misery, please, Christian?
Yes, I will. I'm going to try my best. That's my promise to you. Upkeep trigger. So I'll cast Transpose. Triggers. I'll deal 2, 3, 4 damage to each of you, and I'll gain 3. I will make another one of these little wizards, and I will... before that happens, I put a +1/+1 on each of these creatures.
Don't you draw and discard as well?
This is the trigger from this.
Yep.
So then they all have Menace now. Then this will happen. I'll create one of these. I'll draw and discard. That's exiled. I'll discard an Estinen Valinu. Let's continue along this train. So I will tap 1, 2, 3. To cast the instant side of Hildebrand to create a 2/2 zombie. You'll take 5. And
1 more spell.
I mean, I'll create a zombie. Sorry, this is now in an adventure. I might as well just create another thing. So I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to cast a Rite of Replication. Trigger.
Doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't even matter what you say.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. So yeah,
you do a die.
You do a death. Well, I'd like to say good game, but I felt like you guys got a bit of a beatdown from.
It was a bit of a beatdown.
But
was that farewell
From your left hand man right here.
Good game. Good game.
Repping
my land
Folia.
friend.
Yes.
Good game. Good
Don't
game.
you talk to me.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Brilliant. Well, I tell you what, this deck popped off. So
It is the strongest of the 4.
well, I see, and there was me. I mean, I like Esper because I'm obviously an Azorius mage, but adding black to the party just seems generally quite fun. But yeah, Pingin strong.
Being super strong.
And counters went a bit crazy with this as well. There was so much control.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
you needed to be taken out. To be fair, Martin, like you were the next biggest threat.
Yeah.
We were just here.
You were also
We
here.
were here, yeah.
You were casual observers.
I was planning on being a little bit more even with it, but when I saw what you did to poor helpless Alex, I mean that was
Don't
just,
pretend it was an act of salvation.
it was hilarious. It was hilarious, right? But yeah, thanks for coming on, guys. Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was great.
Thanks for coming down there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we won't be taking any lessons in milling from you anytime soon.
No.
No, definitely not.
Oh, here's your commander back.
Oh, thanks. I did actually have a Chaos Warp in hand to get that back, but
At that point,
There was no
I
point,
could have
yeah.
done about 10 different things in response, I think, then.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, thank you very much for coming on, guys. Where can they find you?
So you can find us over on, obviously, YouTube at Affinity for Commander, on X at For Commander, and same over on Instagram. We do deck techs, gameplays, and give incredibly wrong opinions about Commander.
And one of the things I would say, if you like the look of this commander, you've just released a video on it.
We have just done a deck tech on her, which I keep pronouncing as Yoshitala, and I'm going to keep pronouncing as Yoshitala.
Yoshitala.
There we go.
Yoshitala.
Sorry, Final Fantasy fans, if that's incorrect. But you know what?
But let us know in the comments. We love the engagement.
If pronouncing it incorrect has annoyed anyone, then they've done very well to get to this part of the video.
They have.
Yeah, very, very well.
Good endurance.
Yeah, thanks very much. Well, we'll be right back with the post-game wrap. Don't go anywhere. Bye for now.
Bye for now. Oh,
Do you know what? I'm just too good at this Final Fantasy
I think
malarkey.
maybe Martin should have pulled the trigger on all creatures as well. Just maybe.
I think he's
it would have been
complete-
a shot in the foot for himself, really.
Yeah.
Basically, it was just very specifically bad for me and Alex.
Well, no, I lost artifacts as well.
You lost like one.
I lost
artifact.
3 artifacts actually. Anyway.
Yeah, but artifacts aren't your game plan. Basically, I was really set up to like go on and have a great time. But the annoying thing is that I was 1 mana off the Clever Concealment when he pulled the trigger on that farewell. So
Farewell, good card.
no, it should be banned. Rubbish card.
Great card. Let us know what you think about Farewell below.
Has no place in casual.
Brilliant. Right, well, it's really upset you on it.
It's just the fact that I was 1 mana off the Clever
Oh,
Concealment.
brilliant. Well, it wouldn't be a game
Brutal,
of Magic
absolutely
unless
gorgeous.
Wally was upset about a farewell. But listen, we hope you enjoyed the thing. I actually think the most brutal thing wasn't even the farewell. I think it was an offer you can't refuse.
That was pretty savage.
Yeah,
That.
they've actually left now. Yeah, hopefully it's not too bad on the way
scrapping
home.
outside. Yeah.
Brilliant. But thank you very much for watching. We really appreciate you. I tell you who else we appreciate is our patrons.
You guys rock. Thank you so much. You guys make the world go round. And if you too would like to be one of our awesome patrons, it starts at just £1, $1 a month, which gets you access to a special area of our Discord. If you'd like to go a little bit further, no obligation whatsoever, then you for £5 a month get access to special post-game wraps and also the monthly Patreon spell table.
Yes, we're actually going to do one of those with the Affinity. So we're going to call them back in and we're going to record that for our
We'll have to
patrons.
call them back.
Yeah,
Turn
we
the
will
car
do.
around, guys.
Brilliant. You can also join our Discord for free. Please check that out. And
Thanks,
we will
Mo.
also be at MagicCon Atlanta as well. So if you are on the other side of the pond, or even if you're from the UK going over, we will be there. We'll be in the creator space. We've got some cool things planned. Come and see us, and we'll probably have some stickers or something for you.
Drop us a message and we'll try and get a game in. Just let's get this pre-arranged. Really looking forward to meeting our friends on the other side of the pond. And of course, a big thank you to Ultra Pro.
Yes, you guys are amazing. Thank you, Bjorn. But please do actually send us the Final Fantasy stuff because I really want it. Great. Well, Wally, shall we say farewell to our viewers?
I'll say bye for now.
Farewell.